A few months ago, I was trying really hard to find a side gig to pay for this illegal unpasteurized milk distribution business that I run from my basement. Don't ask me where that cow came from. And I thought I'm relatively okay at art and design, so maybe I should try my hand at freelance design work, right? So I started looking into online resources to get an idea about how to start a freelance design business, and this one video kept popping up in my feed on like a daily basis. This channel is called the Fudder. I'm not too sure about the pronunciation. It could be future misspelled intentionally to make it sound cool and edgy. But anyway, the guy who runs this channel is called Chris Do. And if you're wondering, Chris Do what exactly? Well, let me tell you, I'm not entirely sure. But he's supposed to be some sort of a super successful freelance design guru who gives advice to people about ways to negotiate with clients to earn more money. Now you might be thinking, that's good, right? Why would I make a video about that? Well, here's the thing though. When I eventually caved and watched that video of his, there's objectively bad career advice like picking gender studies as your major in college or showing up to a job interview in a shirt with nipple cutouts. And then there's this. Let's get into the video and you'll see exactly what I mean.
I was hoping that you could cut up one of those banger videos that you make that I see on your website.
I'd love to do that for you. What's your budget?
I have $1,000.
And that is essentially the setup for the video. He's doing this roleplay thing to teach negotiation tactics, and after hearing the $1,000 offer, he asks the client what sort of a business influx would he expect from a $1,000 promotional video.
You know, I'd like to have at least 2 to 3 people walk into the store, an increase of 2 to 3 people a day. Sorry, a day, yeah.
Okay. And so what kind of business would that generate for you?
Our average product sells for about $100. So you're looking at about $200 to $300 worth of increased revenue.
So let's say 250. We'll split the difference.
That sounds good to me.
Times 30 days.
Mhm.
30 days a month on average. That's $7,500 of new revenue for you a month.
Mm-hmm.
Does spending $1,000 seem appropriate for $7,500 of revenue per month?
Do you see the problem with that question? First of all, it's $7,500 in revenue. It's not gross profits, it's not take-home profits, it's revenue. It's like if the guy who played Admiral Akbar in Star Wars said to George Lucas, do you think it's appropriate that I get paid $2,000 to say, "It's a trap," when the movie is going to make $500 million? Second thing, asking a question like that to a real client is the business world equivalent of trying to pee in a urinal by sitting on it with your pants fully down. You clearly don't know how this works and you're making it abundantly clear to the 7 other people present in the room. Not that I would know anything about doing that, obviously. Anyway, let's get back to the video and see what the client has to say about this.
Are you going to guarantee me $7,500 a month?
I'm not saying that at all. I'm just trying to measure effort versus result.
Okay.
When somebody comes to me and they say, I don't have a lot of money to do something, my first instinct is say, let's not do it. It's not important.
Okay, here's the thing now. I'm not saying that $1,000 is a lot. It might not even be enough to cover groceries if you're living in an expensive city like New York or LA. But it's the attitude that bothers me. People who are new to the world of freelancing would take one look at this and feel empowered and try it with the next potential client they meet, and it's gonna really fuck things up for them. When you provide a service and you're just starting out, or in some cases even if you're an established brand, you can't just treat your clients like you need me, I don't need you, so pay me more or fuck off. Even if you have to say no, you have to be very polite about it. Take an industry giant like Amazon for example. Even if you order like, I don't know, a single slightly used peanut M&M in mint condition with original paperwork from Bumblefuck, Ohio, Amazon's gonna deliver it, no questions asked. It's not like Basil is gonna personally ring you up and call you poor in 14 different ways just because he didn't buy anything expensive. Anyway, after this he asked the client one more time if he's gonna spend $4 grand on the video instead of one, which was Chris's original quote, by the way.
What would you like to do?
I don't want to spend more than that.
Then you shouldn't. But I'm probably not the person to do that for you then. And I would encourage you not to spend that money with anybody, not just me. What would you like to do?
Probably find somebody that can do the video for $1,000.
That is your prerogative. Good
Would you?
luck.
Can you recommend anybody?
Yeah, I hear there's a site called Fiverr. You could do it for $5.
And he's not wrong. Do you think Tim Cook spends millions of dollars every year on designing a new iPhone? Fuck no, it's done by Feroz from Pakistan for $8 and a Kim Kardashian blow-up doll. I'm so sorry for that joke. Fun stuff aside though, it is true that Fiverr and Upwork are pretty decent options if you're looking to get something done for a lot cheaper than you would get in a Western country. Maybe that $5 thing is an exaggeration, but I'm certain that for $1 grand you can get a pretty decent promotional video made by someone from a developing country who won't talk back to you like Cinderella's stepmother. And I think Chris knows knows this too. So he says he's gonna propose another way to negotiate, which hopefully won't be as obnoxious and stupid as the last one, keeping my fingers crossed for that.
I really, really don't want to spend more than $1,000.
I'd like to propose something else.
Please.
I'll do the video for you for free. If we get the results that you want, I'd like a percentage of the results. No risk to you at all.
That sounds fantastic. What's the percentage that you're thinking?
All I want to do is get paid per new customer that walks in your door. How about, since you say each customer is going to spend $100 with you, let's go half, $50. No risk to you. I take all the risk.
This guy, man. Okay, fuck this video. Let me tell you how this actually works. There are 2 levels of freelance work from what I've seen. Level 1. I used to work at a literal billion-dollar company until one day I called my boss a cock gobbler in a meeting. Hadn't really sunk in yet that work from home had ended, but anyway, that's not the point. What I wanted to say was that when you're that size, you take design and promotional assets very seriously. Large corporations won't even consider hiring a solopreneur like this guy. They approach large, well-established design houses with info about the campaign that they want to run, let them do their work. After a few revisions, when the assets get finalized, the design house sends over an invoice and they get paid. There's no bargaining, there's no...
Is this video important to you?
You're simply not gonna find an executive at Nike surfing Upwork haggling with freelance designers for an extra $5 an hour. All their haggling is exclusively reserved for Chinese sweatshop workers. This brings me to the second level, which is design work for small and medium-sized firms, and those people are usually happy to bargain, but within reason. If they're running lean, which they probably are, and they want to get something done for $1,000, they're not even gonna entertain the idea of spending 4 times that amount. And that's the problem. This guy is teaching regular people to operate with the attitude of someone who has the authority to command a premium over other options, while dealing with clients who simply don't have the budget or patience to deal with that kind of bullshit. Let me show you how this conversation would actually go if someone tried this with a real client. Hey, I need a 1-minute promotional video for my product. I can spend $1,000 on it. Smells like broke in here. I don't work for less than 4,000. Go hire someone on Fiverr or something. Okay, will do. No, wait. I have another proposal. I will make the video for free, but I get 50% of your revenue for life. How does that sound? I have a counter proposal for you. How about you choke on an unusually large grape and die? But, now what do you think happens after a client tells Chris to choke on a grape and die? He's gotta get his money from someone, right? Turns out he sells an exclusive pro course for just $2,500, benefits of which include, but are not limited to, a monthly Zoom call exclusively for bisexual people. Oh no, wait, I misread that. A bi-monthly Zoom call with Chris and other pro members where Chris will answer any and all of your questions. Damn, now I wish I had $2,500. I really wanted to ask Chris if he wipes first and then poops or the other way around. Guess I'll never find out. But anyway, you also get monthly virtual networking meetings with other gullible unemployed people like you, so you guys can network, get together, and collaborate on nothing. You're not getting any work, remember? That's like the only reason you're here. Oh, and did I mention the free digital templates and tools that you get with the pro course? Pretty sweet, right? I mean, why pay $20 for a template that you want when you can get 100 completely irrelevant ones for the low price of $2,500? It's a no-brainer. And so are the members. Anyway, see you guys next week. Consider liking and subscribing. Bye.
You and I, we are so random. You bring the darkness to the light, split the atom. I ignore the fact that this will never last.